Okay, I did a video on some onions. Oh, I don't want to touch that. I did a video on how I preserve my onions. So I'll buy them in bulk. It's cheaper. So I did the same thing with carrots. I've bought them in bulk and run them through a food processor so that, you know, they get preserved. So much food goes to waste. It's like, what, 150 billion or something in America? We throw a lot of food away. And food is the same thing as money, you know. There's no difference. It's the same thing. Pay me now or pay me later. Or you can pay me now and later. So I preserve all my food. I don't recall the last time I ever threw any food away. So these are the lids that so I'll stack a whole bunch of these if I'm doing a whole bunch of something, which is usually the case. I get something in bulk. Could be I go to a neighbor's trees. I got a neighbor's got some apple trees. Like he doesn't eat them, and so he lets me come and pick as many as I want. And I'll bring them here, and I'll get all these trays out, and I'll slice them up and stack these trays one after the next on top, as many as I got apples. And I'll stack them in the freezer. And then I take these and I put them in a container like this, with a seal, and then I stick them in the freezer, and they last a long time. So what I'm getting ready to do now is I'm getting ready to make some oatmeal. Getting ready to make some oatmeal. So what I have here is I have some peanuts. I know, weird, right? I got some dark chocolate. And I got some grapes that I picked during the summer. Raspberries during the summer, strawberries during the summer. And I pureed some of my grapes. This is all, so the grapes are like as a sweetener. Add some riboflavin and some antioxidant stuff. I don't know why my stove got turned off. That was weird. And so what I do is I add a little salt to my water. Just a tad. Just a tad, right? Just a tad. Just a little bit of salt. With iodine. Iodine is important. All living organisms on planet Earth need iodine. Sometimes when we don't eat very much, we can be depleted of iodine. So iodine is really important. So I take my oatmeal right here, and once this reaches a boil point, and so what I do here is I wait until the oatmeal's cooked. So I don't add anything until the oatmeal's done cooking. Because what I want to do is I want to reserve as much as possible the natural enzymes and stuff in my garden produce. So I try not to cook stuff like raspberries or grapes or strawberries. It's going to be more like a topping and kind of mix it in with my dish. Okay, we'll let that cook up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. Because I'm adding so much fruit to my oatmeal, I'm going to make it really thick. I basically just want to get it cooked, right? And so once it's cooked, this is Quick Oats, bulk section, Winco. And so once it's cooked, I'll be adding some chocolate, dark chocolate. You can also get that chocolate that's 100% coca. That stuff has no flavor. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like eating chalk. It's powdered chalk. Coca. Yeah, dark coca. And so this is actually already almost cooked already. This is Quick Oats. Just what they do is they just roll it flatter on a plane so that it makes the oats thinner, like a big wheel, and it makes the Mix the oats really thin so that they quick cooker. Did I say quick cooker? They cook quicker, so it's going to be really thick because there's a lot of things going in there. So I got my homegrown raspberries, homegrown strawberries, homegrown grapes. I've got grapes that I pureed for extra sweetener. I'm going to throw in this banana. I'm going to throw in some dark chocolate, some peanuts, also bulk, no salt, and I'm going to have a grain. This is a seed bread. I'm going to have that toasted. So I think we're about done with this oatmeal. Pretty close. And then I take my toaster thing. This is a little bit different toaster. The one I had broke. But this works. So what I do with this is, I think that's about ready to put my stuff in there. So what I want in there, I want the grapes in there. It's done cooking. Take it off the stove. Now what I do, instead of butter, so it has that like creamy texture, instead of using butter, I use olive oil. Yeah, a little bit of olive oil goes a long ways. And we'll go 2 tablespoons. Olive oil, right? And another thing I use olive oil for is my toast. So when I do my toast, I have this pre-made mixture of olive oil and garlic, powdered garlic, and some homegrown rosemary. Oh my gosh, that smells good. It's filling this whole kitchen. Rosemary? Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Then I take a brush. First, I make sure I stir it all up before I use it, because that rosemary and that garlic will settle to the bottom. So it's important to stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Oh yeah. Then I take my rosemary, olive oil, garlic mixture, and I take this brush and I just do it like it's like painting. It's like art. I'm just painting onto my canvas. The only difference is the bread is the canvas. Right? I just paint it on there, man. Right? And then I take this roaster. You can make all kinds of things with this silly thing. Hadn't used it for years, but my toaster broke, so I thought, what's up there? And man, the bread comes out better than a toaster. Because I like the garlic, I like to do this stuff and then put it also in a toaster. This actually comes out better. I like the outcome of this better than a toaster. Kind of leaves it soft, but yet crispy. Yeah, kind of nice. So I'll clean this up here. I only have one toast. It's best to reduce the carbohydrate and the glucose spike is freeze your bread first. You can actually get up to a 65% reduction in glucose spike if you do that. So what do we got over here? Oatmeal. Okay. So all these ingredients, because I don't add sugar. And that is enough chocolate. And add banana, also a natural sweetener. So what I'll do here is take this banana out of here, put it in this bowl in here, just break it into little pieces. Then I'll just take some of this oatmeal, throw it in here just a little bit, grab myself a fork, and I just smush up the banana. Now, of course, you know, if you had one of those younger bananas, that would be a little more difficult, right? Um, but this was chopping up pretty good with a fork. And so just kind of chop it up to get it kind of all mixed in there. And that's all. Nice. So it's kind of, so what happens, this is going to get kind of creamy with that banana. So get a little bit creamy. Going to be really sweet there in that spot. So I'll mix it in really good. And I just scoop that puppy in there. Just like that. And that is also part of my sweetener. I'll stir that in there. Oh, that chocolate's starting to melt. It's melting chocolate. Melting! Well, I'm off to see the oatmeal, the wonderful... You never know what's copyrighted. I gotta be careful. I never know who's gonna say what, or you can't use Oz, you can't use Wizard, you can't use... I never know. Kind of like a box of chocolates that's not marked. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like... like, hey man, just... Let it be, let it be. Okay, it's starting to smooth out a little bit. And now, I'm going to add my raspberries. Because these are like mostly water. These are like big time water. I got 90% of raspberries is water, 92, whatever that is. And then it's my strawberries. Add those puppies in there. Just like that. And stir it up, little darling, stir it up. Oh yeah. I'm out of cinnamon, so I usually put cinnamon in there, unless I'm out. Oh, my bread is done. I think it is. That's how it is in that toaster thing. See that? There's some brown on the sides. Ooh! Raspberry garlicky. So, I'm about done, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to put this in a bowl. Put it in a bowl. Bowl. Put it in a bowl. And, oh, there's a banana. Little piece left over, like a souvenir. Oh, I'll just throw that on top. And so serve it up, so it looks like I'll be having a serving today and a serving tomorrow. So I will take this banana, put it in this where the raspberries were. Just kind of mush that up a little bit. Get the rest of that strawberry juice. And just sprinkle it on top, just like that. And then take some nuts. And voila! Oatmeal dinner. Raspberry, strawberry, grape. And that is my dinner for tonight. Oh, and of course my rosemary bread. Rosemary wine. Oh yeah. Rosemary wine. Oh, hot baby. Hot. Oh, shoot. Burn, baby, burning. Anywho, yeah. Bon appetit. Dinner. And you please subscribe, thumbs up. I make dinners on the fly. I don't follow recipes or anything. I just, what do I got? I got a kitchen sink. Got a stove. What else do I need? I don't know. And so, tastes organic-y. So, I just look around. I think about what I have in the kitchen, fridge. Think about what time I have. I let it fly. Let it fly. All right, you have a good day. Hope your life's treating you well. Bye now.